I filed a stolen car report for it. The police caught the guy like a week later. I got the car back. They'd immediately put an aftermarket radio in it and two 12-inch subwoofers in the back.
In a stolen car.
So they stole your car and upgraded it for you.
Yeah, and so when the police arrested the dudes, the one guy, they slammed his head on the hood, so I had to fix the hood.
Oh, Jesus.
Mercury's dead too, right?
Yeah, Mercury's dead.
Perfect.
Okay, we could have done the Celestial episode in Saturn and Mercury. Sheesh.
So what are we doing? We're doing Pontiac and Mercury?
Yeah, we're doing the dumbest shit possible. We're doing Pontiac versus Mercury. We're going to start with Poochie versus Vukos on this one.
Oh, no.
Poochie, what do you like?
Oh, you know, I like to load up these,
You want to pull up Wikipedia real quick?
maybe. I'm going to pick a Mercury that I do know. As soon as I remember what the hell it's called. Panther, what the hell was it? Marauder.
We're going Mercury Marauder.
Yes.
P-71.
The P-71.
Yeah, it's a P-71, but in Mercury clothes.
Well, to appease the Panther body enthusiast, it is not a P-71, but it is a Panther platform.
It's not a P-71?
No, P-71 specifically, I believe, is the Crown Vic Police Interceptor.
Police one. Yeah, but I thought this one still had all the same parts in it, though.
Nah, dude, this has the 4-valve V8 in it.
Does it?
Yeah. This thing has the big V8.
302 horsepower.
The best
dual
mod
overhead
motor.
cam V8. Modular.
There it is, in all of its glory.
Damn.
So we got the Marauder, and Vukos, what Pontiac do you like?
This dude's coming out swinging with like the best Mercury ever made. I'm going to come out with the Pontiac G8, aka the Holden Commodore.
Hell yeah. God,
Also,
that is
another based car.
There's probably literally a video with them drag racing these two cars.
There probably is, yeah, because they're like pretty much the same era, too. I think the G8's a little later.
Yeah, the Marauder was like 03 and 04.
Well, I have some preconceived notions about these, but would either of you like to make the case for either of these cars?
I mean, they only made 11,000 Marauders of that generation. That's pretty crazy. Look at it go.
You could supercharge those things, too.
These dudes are pushing gas so hard.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I need to argue either way, because both of these are fucking based cars.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to decide.
Yeah, but like you got to argue something for the, The
G8 Pontiac became the SS later, right?
Yeah.
After Pontiac folded.
Yeah.
I like the whole lineage, the whole line of cars is kind of cool. Understated sleeper V8s.
No, they're both good.
I just think the Marauder has a little more finesse to it. There's also so few of them. Like I said, there's 11,000 of those. And also, the Marauder was always that thing. You could get a G8 with the little baby 3.6 V6 too. They weren't all
the one that
super
came
based.
with the leather jacket.
Yeah, it came with a
leather jacket too.
And it had the Mercury head on the jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to pull that up.
Dude, I bet Doug pops it on here towards the end of the video.
If he doesn't have the jacket, he's a pussy.
The Marauder had dark taillights for the factory. It had that little, not all of them had that little spoiler lip, but most of them had that little like lip.
Yeah, the spoiler on it's hot. The wheels are really good with the Mercury head center caps.
The seats were leather, like with the Mercury head in the back of the seats.
It had the fake gauges in the center cluster.
I remember, like, mine was a 04, and it had the automatic headlights, and I was like, man, that was sick for 2004, having automatic headlights.
Oh yeah, you had a Marauder, right?
I did. I had a Marauder for like 8 months, and then I sold it to a guy who gave me a fake cashier's check.
Oh,
yeah. Did you ever get your car or money back, or were you just screwed?
I sold it to a guy who gave me a fake cashier's check. I filed a stolen car report for it. The police caught the guy like a week later. I got the car back. These dudes had put a brick of powder scented little trees in it because they were just driving around smoking weed in it. They'd immediately put an aftermarket radio in it and two 12-inch subwoofers in the back.
In a stolen car.
So they stole your car and upgraded it for you.
And so when the police arrested the dudes, the one guy, they slammed his head on the hood, so I had to fix the hood. So I sold all the stereo equipment to the painter I knew at the time so that he could paint the hood and like the A-pillar and something else. And I put the car back together and then sold it for like $2,000 more.
Nice.
And the kicker is, so I signed the title over to this guy. He just put it in the glove box. So like the title was still there in the glove box. Like I didn't have to go through any hoops or anything like that.
That was really convenient.
Yeah, it was. It was really convenient.
A free stereo upgrade.
Yeah. I sold all of those stereo parts basically to the painter for his labor. Put the car back to stock and made like $2,000 more. It was fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
Damn, we should all be so lucky.
Maybe I gotta go Marauder on this one just because it had a good story to it.
Yeah, definitely.
In defense of the Pontiac G8, you could up badge it as a Holden Commodore and look very unique.
I do have
on the road.
I have a G8 story too, because a guy I work with has a G8 that, like, I think for $3,000 it makes 600 wheel horsepower right now.
Wow.
Right?
It didn't cost a lot of money to make these things go fast because they already had LS3s in them. Like a set of headers, a DOD delete, and a tune. These things could put out 600 wheel horsepower in no time.
But no leather jacket, though.
No leather jacket.
No jacket.
And you didn't look like a cop driving a Marauder around.
People get out of your way if you pull up on them on a Marauder in the fast lane, I bet.
Yes, they do.
Or they slow down. Like, oh, you're going to get me.
Oh, man, but the G8 looks sick.
G8 does
Especially
look
this
good.
one.
And the G8,
Well-
you can get in a 6-speed manual.
And
You can.
Yeah?
This will be one of the rare times where I prefer the sound of an LS over anything else, because like the LS3s just sound mean.
Yeah.
And like the Marauder, the mod motors, those didn't sound good.
I was about to vote for against my own car, but Feed's right. This does come in manual, so that makes it automatically superior.
G8s did not come in manuals. The SS came in manual, but there was no
this
manual
came
G8.
in manual.
They
Pretty
totally
sure
came
there was
in
no manual
Wikipedia
G8.
says it did.
They came in stick.
I fact-checked Feed, and I used Wikipedia as my source.
I'm actually looking at one on Facebook right now with a stick. Yes,
Yeah.
you could get a
Nice
stick.
try, Atlas.
Fake news.
I'm voting G8 on this one. What do you think, Atlas?
I gotta go with Marauder, man.
Hell
Bullshit.
yeah.
YouTube, let us know.
Don't forget that you could also buy a V6 G8 and up badge it to look like this thing.
You could not buy a 6-cylinder Marauder.
All right, the people are voting, and they're voting. Somebody voted Ford. Dick Richards is retarded.
It's a Merc, dude.
All right, G8 wins.
Yeah, G8's taking this one. All right, that's one for Pontiac
And one for Vucos.
and one for Vukos. And we move on. Vukos versus Atlas. Vukos, what do you like?
I want Pontiac. We're going to talk about everybody's favorite trailer park Ferrari, the Fiero,
Oh, shit.
that you can turn into anything. Go to Cars and Bids and pull up that one Fiero that looked like some abortion.
Oh yeah, that thing was awful.
Oh, yeah, dude. I know what you're talking about. The little
The
Rari.
very last one there.
Yeah.
This versus whatever the hell you're going to come up with. I think I got this.
Bro.
I'm gonna go with the last generation Mercury Cougar.
All right, so we're going Fiero versus Cougar.
No, I thought it was
All right.
just that one Fiero.
No, dude, it's
No, that was just the best Fiero
that's
that
just the
was ever
nicest
sold.
one. But
Yeah.
this is our boy's choice
One
right here.
cool cat.
Cool cat.
One cool cat. No, these things were sick. Don't even give me that shit.
Tell me why it's sick.
How are these sick?
Look at it. I don't
I'm
even need to
looking.
tell you. Look
this
at
like
how
a-
sick this car looks.
Bullshit, dude.
This looks like an Asian Nissan Eclipse.
Nah, these were sick.
Or Mitsubishi Eclipse.
You could get them in a manual.
Fiero. I'm voting Fiero.
No, vote the Cougar.
Poochie, kill this thing quick.
It needs to die. The Fiero.
See?
You guys are f***ed up.
Atlas, I really want you to win one, but dude, this was such a bad car.
You
This
come
is
out
such a bad
second,
car.
second out of the gate with Cougar, dude.
This is so
Not
cool
even the
compared
good
to a
Cougars.
Fiero.
Not even the
This
good
is
one
so
either.
much- this is so much better than a Fiero. Don't even give me that shit.
The Fiero was in Breaking Bad. Just saying.
All right, Atlas, you're up first. You want a Mercury or a Pontiac?
I guess I'll take a Mercury again. I just feel like Mercury's got so many. Well, Pontiac's kind of in that thing too. They were around forever.
There's some heavy hitting Pontiacs we haven't talked about yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking about going like,
And there's
back a bit.
some literally heavy Mercuries.
Yeah, but you've
They're all heavy, yeah.
but yeah, what Merc do you like?
We'll go back to like the original Cougar. Like, what was the first gen Cougar when they made the Mustang too? Like the late 60s?
Yeah, it's like the same thing as the first gen.
Yeah, it is
Mustang,
the first,
isn't
like,
it?
yeah, like 63.
This is a 67 Cougar
67. There you go.
that they're
67.
comparing. I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same as the Mustang. And didn't they make a Fox body Cougar also?
Yeah.
Or, no, it was,
no, the Capri.
yeah, never mind.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah,
they
let's go
keep
with the-
showing Mustangs, but yeah, we know what you're talking about. The Cougar.
That's the original Cougar. Look at that grill. Just
The grill's
that.
The
rad.
girl's rad as I will
The
agree.
grill's rad as
Where the lights go, does something fold down or something?
They fold. Yeah, they fold. I don't remember if it was up or down.
That ain't it, though.
That must be the concept. They come out of here somehow.
Something folds.
That's Atlas's pick. We got the first gen Cougar. So we got some middle gen Cougars still out there. But I am gonna go with The best Pontiac.
Well, the other Pontiac that was in Breaking
Bad.
The Breaking Bad Pontiac Aztec, dude. You can camp in this thing.
Yeah, but you couldn't always camp in that thing. You had to buy the fucking thing.
Yeah, but they made the thing, dude. There's a tent that like hangs off the ass. It was in Breaking Bad. It is arguably one of the ugliest cars ever conceived. Up next to like the Homer. Crossover SUV, seats 5, turns into a tent in the back.
Counterpoint, they made Walter White drive it because he was a broke teacher.
Yeah, but now it's like got that panache because people want to get the one that looks like the Walter White. You know what I mean?
The one that's missing, like, got 3 steel wheels.
Oh my god, I'm going with the Mercury.
Damn it!
Only because I had a bad experience with a Pontiac Aztec, in particular a Pontiac Aztec owner. So it's not a secret that I used to work for a large car dealer organization, and we did appraisals, and I probably did like 15,000. But the worst was when you would do an appraisal, and then they'd be like, "Oh, the car owner wants to talk to you." It's like, "Oh, son of a bitch!" It's never like, "Hey, this is a great offer, thanks." It's like, "This is why my car is so much better," and like this lady would not stop talking at me for 30 minutes about how amazing her Pontiac Aztec was and how I was not giving her enough money for it. And this was before Breaking Bad, and this is when like everybody knew they were just shit cars.
Look how chill this dude is.
Actually,
you can be that guy.
Pull up this meme here.
Oh, it's a tiny little.
Oh my god, this is the smallest fucking meme ever. But yeah. I'm gonna vote Aztec because quite possibly one of the most useful cars ever made. It's so far ahead of its time. I bet every single owner who had one thought they were sick until other people told them to actually look pretty driving it.
True. All right, so it's going down to YouTube. What do you like better, the Aztec or the first generation Mercury Cougar?
Damn, look at the interior.
This is definitely the concept.
Yeah, I'm thinking Cougar's gonna slightly edge out.
It's looking like it's Cougar, yeah.
These two just straight up in their car in the commercial.
I got a point.
All right, so it's me versus Poochie now, and I'm gonna take a Pontiac. I'm gonna go with the 4th generation Trans Am.
You would.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What you got that could possibly be cooler than the WS6, dude?
I have an answer for that.
Sick.
I have the Mercury XR4 Ti.
That's not a Mercury though. It's a Mercury.
It is a Mercury.
It's a Mercury.
That's not a Mercury. It's a Mercury. It's a Ford like weird fake Euro
was sold
brand
in North America underneath the Mercury line in those brands. It counts.
You are so full of shit.
You want to talk about peak like Radwood? Come on. This is amazing. Like, yeah, Pontiac, you're king at the trailer park, but look at this. This is West German sophistication.
You are queen of cars and coffee for an hour every month.
Oh
when
my
you pull
God,
up in the Mercury XR4 Ti.
Nobody's looking at your Pontiac. Oh God, yeah, you've got your fucking muscle shirt, your gut hanging out, the sun-faded bird on the hood. This one, you've got Fat Fiero. Like, look at that smile.
It's a cool car, I will grant you that, but dude, give me a fucking break.
This video was recorded when the car came out.
Go, damn it!
Make me look bad.
I don't remember what we did with some of these. I don't remember what some of these sounds are.
Alright, well, that was an enormous letdown. Hold on. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be legit. Mercury XR4 Ti.
I woke up in a new
Go, goddammit! There he goes, okay. Look, man, it's just a way cooler car.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
Ah, get out of here, dude. Get the f*** out of here. I don't even know how to argue this shit.
Gucci's car is cool, but it's the wrong matchup for it. Like this thing.
Like no. Yeah, I'm actually with Vukos on this. Bucci's car is cool. The XFR is cool in its own right.
Because
we all agree. Yes.
God damn, the WS6 is it literally looks like a all right. Like, come on.
Raging boner on wheels.
This screams I have a smaller penis than a Corvette or a 911 owner.
Nah, dude, you need more horsepower to carry all that, dude.
Yeah, this thing is fucking sick. I'm with this Trans Am. I'm here for it. That's my.
It sounds
vote.
like I'm getting a point.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
All right, It's Poochie versus Vukos. Poochie, you get to go first.
I don't want to play anymore. Y'all are.
You wasted your XR4, dude.
You know what? We're gonna go with the fun and obscure. We're gonna skip all this muscle car. We are going with the Pontiac Vibe with the 2ZZ.
Ooh, the GT.
Pontiac
shit.
vibe.
The Toyota Matrix XRS for the rest of us.
Exactly.
2ZZ engine, I'll make the case for you. 180 horsepower out of a Toyota 2ZZ. The same engine they put in the Lotus Elise. 6-speed manual. And you can haul 4 of your dumbass friends around it. Maybe even an extra one in the back.
God, what are you gonna get to go against this, Vukos?
How many people does this hold?
This is a 5-seater.
That's weak. How about a 1958 Mercury Voyager that comfortably seats 9
1958 specifically?
with no seat belts?
You can fit as many as you want then.
Yeah,
Man, it only has 2 doors?
that's right. 2
Yeah, but look
doors,
at how-
9 people.
Look at how big them doors are, though. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's big as the entire Pontiac.
What the
2
dude?
doors and
You
no
get
escape.
1 rock chip in that glass and you'll never be able to replace it.
So is there like a back seat that faces back?
God, I hope so.
I think this one. I think we
I
need
need-
like the saloon or whatever. Is there a bigger one? Yeah, here we go. This is like 10 frames per second.
This is like peak boomer. Holy shit.
Sheesh. Look at
Filled
this
on
one
a
in
potato.
podcast chat,
God
dude.
damn.
We don't need head restraints where we're going.
Straight to hell. That's badass.
Yeah, that's sick.
That is massively
You wanna-
badass.
You want a weak crossover or this thing that probably weighs 8,000 pounds?
And still has worse crash test rating than the Pontiac Vibe for
Oh,
sure.
100%. You will
Crumple
die in
zone.
this. You will 100% die. You are the crumple
oh, yeah.
zone.
You head on a Pontiac Vibe and you die.
Your entire extended family, which is in the backseat, will die with you.
Pontiac just drives right through all of you. I gotta go Vibe just because it's
Look.
somewhat a Toyota.
This thing's straight out of Fallout.
It really is.
Yeah. I gotta
Voyager.
go. I gotta go Vibe too.
Powered by a nuclear reactor in the back.
We're gonna give it to the Vibe. Congratulations,
Hell yeah.
Poochie.
Vibe.
And that's another point for Pontiac.
First gen Pontiac Transport 5-speed manual. Come at me. I don't care what you got because this is gonna
Oh, my
it was
God.
the wedge, dude. The
I remember
Dustbuster.
those.
The Trans Sport. Well, I'm gonna have
Sheesh.
to.
It's a shame that
minivan.
Netgear's in jail right now and can't comment on the
I
name
know.
of this
Yeah.
minivan.
This is the only time we can actually feature this car and not get canceled. This is
Well,
available with 5-speed manual. Like, how? Like, do I need to
You
say
could
more?
get a manual on this?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
We have as a challenger the Mercury Villager.
So many children were made in
But
those.
listen. Here's
This is a
here's
fair
the
matchup.
kicker.
All right.
No, here's the kicker. Underneath the Villager, it's a Nissan.
What?
Oh
Is
shit!
this a Nissan Quest?
They were all powered by Nissans. But
I mean,
yes,
is this
I'm
a-
pretty
is this a
sure.
That's a
240?
quest. That is
I'm pretty
100%
sure
a
it's,
rebadge quest.
Yeah,
What,
I'm pretty sure it's
uh,
a Quest.
What Nissan engine was in this?
The VG30.
Oh. What?
Yes.
This is a 300Z? This is a Z32, dude?
The VG motors were in these. They were
Oh my
all
God.
powered by Nissans.
That's pretty dank.
That is pretty dank.
There's a
But did it come in manual though?
look at all these features. CD
No,
player, vents.
Let's not focus on what came in manual or automatic. This is a Nissan. Look, I had to go with the Villager. We had to go van for van.
I hear you.
That's
I
fair.
hear
It's
you.
fair. You got to do a.
Yeah,
This
you
is
got to do
a good
van for
matchup.
van. But, like, listen, in all
So,
fairness, I
Sophie,
was
what
going
do
to
you
choose
think
the
is
Villager.
the better of the bad vans?
First of all, this is Saab Kyle. This is 13 years ago, and he's at his used car dealership showing off a 97 Mercury Villager. There it is. Damn, dude, it's the Eddie Bauer. I gotta go Transport just because it's a way more interesting vehicle than the Villager.
That thing is pretty based.
Western somehow.
Here it comes. It's
Damn,
gonna
that's
suck up
hauling
all that
ass.
dust.
Hauling ass with that 5-speed
Oh
manual.
my god, that glass is unobtainium, I'm sure.
Oh,
He's-
for sure.
Bullying a semi-truck.
This guy's like, holy shit. That guy must be using a manual transmission.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the Pontiac.
Yeah, blew past that cop.
Cop was just in awe at how fast that thing was going.
We build excitement.
All right, I'm gonna have to go with in the transport on this one.
God, I knew you guys were Bud Light drinkers.
Shut up. That shit's so...
That's like
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know what?
Boo.
The judge.
Beast. Let's just watch Jay
damn.
Leno drive it around.
This ain't fair, dude. You can't just pull out like the best GTO of all time.
Look, you had plenty of chances to pull out the best GTO of all time.
I mean, really, like Atlas just needs more than 1 point just to think where we're at.
You know, like, I need the points, all right? Give it to me. God.
Yeah. No, hold on. I'm gonna come up against you hard, dude.
I bet Jay Leno would have more fun rowing gears in a minivan.
I'm gonna take the Mercury Sable, and we're just gonna give the points to Atlas because he gives a shit about the Sable.
Well, tell me about the Sable.
I don't know shit about when it comes to the Mercury Sable. I just know it's a Mercury that existed once.
I was saying, wasn't that the Taurus?
Yeah, it's like the Mercury version of the Taurus. In fact, yes, Motor Week is comparing it directly against the Taurus. All right, so points Atlas.
Yep, there you go.
All right, Poochie, we're doing Shitty Car Showdown, and I am going to go with
the Sable.
No, I'm going to go with the Mercury LN7.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know what that is.
I know exactly what that is.
Liquid nitrogen.
Here it comes,
It's
baby.
the Escort.
Is that just a rebadged Escort?
Yes, it's the Escort platform. Hold on, we got to get through some CGI first.
I was going to say some vintage graphics.
Yeah.
The lengths.
Oh.
Here it comes.
It looks like a duck.
46 highway.
46 highway. Holy shit.
Jesus.
This is
That's
before
tight.
EPA adjusted their standards, though. So I don't know what it actually would be, but it's probably pretty reasonable. This thing came with a real POS
God
engine.
damn, that lady was wearing all leather driving
You
that
gotta
car.
drive this with gloves on.
But remember,
Is that
we are
kind of
going for the
car?
shittier car.
Mm-hmm. I have a car that is even less inspired.
This thing's pretty sick looking.
Just less. The Pontiac G3.
Oh,
Is this Ann car?
This is Ann car. This is a rebadged Daewoo.
God, this sucks ass.
This is quite possibly one of the worst cars ever made.
This makes the car I just showed it looks downright collectible by comparison to this
This
piece
is
of shit.
basically your Chevy Sparks.
Yeah,
this is the Chevy
that
Sparks like inbred cousin. This is such a bad car. I drove one for 100 feet and I wanted to cry.
Buy it and become invisible
This is
to the world.
fucking terrible, dude.
This is quite possibly.
Let's see that interior.
What are the specs on the Pontiac G3?
Oh God.
The specs were and none.
106 horsepower.
106.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
My car, the hold on, let me pull it back up. The Mercury LN7, 1.6 liter i4 that made 70 horsepower and a standard 4-speed manual transaxle.
However, it actually looked better and more inspired than this piece
Well,
of shit.
this is the shit car competition. I think Poochie's got it.
Yeah. Alice, you want to go ahead and agree, or?
This looks like a sports car in comparison.
It really does.
All right, congratulations, Poochie. You have picked the shittiest car we've seen.
Yes.
Pick a sedan. Let's do a sedan off.
We're doing a sedan off?
Yeah.
Aw. But I didn't want to do a sedan off.
Well, you don't have to.
Okay, good.
I just think
I'm going to
you'd
do
be
the
cool if
Pontiac
you did.
Solstice GXP.
Ugh. Should have done a sedan off. God.
I think it looks sick.
I think it looks sick. So it's like a 944, but not terrible.
All right, so we got the Solstice GXP versus...
Pull up this thing on podcast, Chad. Dude, this is the original Batmobile.
like the
Mercury Montclair Turnpike Cruiser.
The Montclair Turnpike Cruiser.
This is a fair matchup because it only has 2 doors.
You didn't know about
And
this
it's the
before you
size of a
clicked on it in
bus.
Wikipedia today.
It's the original Batmobile, dude. What are you talking
I've
about?
known about this my whole life, man.
Before Adam West.
This is the second atomic era Mercury I've pulled up.
Thin air.
Vuko just loves his atomic era Mercuries, all right? He's got a collection.
Look, man, we're bringing them back.
All right, so...
Can you imagine driving this?
No.
No. Not even at all. What is going on with the roof line?
It looks like it's buttoned on.
That's a good question, man.
That's sick. It opens up its air vents. It pushes air into the cab.
Yeah, let's see where
Damn,
that is
so
on
you
the
just-
inside.
You get that dirty highway exhaust straight into the face.
It was the late 50s, man. Everybody was smoking anyways.
You get that leaded gas.
Yeah.
fumes
There were way
straight
less
to
people on the
face.
road too. The back window rolls down too. Look at
That's
that.
sick.
It's like
Oh,
a
that's rad.
Del Sol.
Yeah, I knew all these things when I recommended this car.
This is a rather sick atomic era Mercury, I will say.
I mean, Vukos is a connoisseur of the atomic era Mercury.
This is a body-on-frame chassis, so you could feasibly off-road this thing
Oh, it's a
if you
truck,
really
dude.
wanted
They
to.
didn't make unibodies back then.
Yeah.
Still valid.
The point
God,
stands.
look at that fucking bumper. It's a mile long.
Well, you got the
Jesus
spare
Christ.
tire there, dude.
You gotta fit all the bodies in the back trunk.
Look how
big
mad
it
it
is.
looks.
It's like a big ass bottom lip sticking out.
Like you,
It's-
oh my god.
It's furious looking.
Oh my god.
What's the Stephen King car? Like this is
Christine?
yeah. This is like Christine's angry aunt or something.
If you ever get kidnapped and get thrown into a trunk, this is the trunk you want to be thrown into.
You and your whole family could fit
Hell
back
room. Yeah.
You could pull so much 80-year-old with this car, though, dude.
Totally good.
Look at this guy. He'll jump
To
right
be
in.
honest, you could probably pull plenty of 80-year-old in a Solstice too.
That's true. That's a good argument. I will give you that.
Would you rather have this mass-produced whatever or the fine handmade
Dude, I'm
artistry
sorry,
of a
but fucking Targa.
ancient
Like that's all you need
Mercury.
to say. Targa, you win.
Yeah, but look how
Targa
much of a
tops are
hassle this
amazing.
is. You gotta get
You
this
need
old
two
lady to help
people.
you.
on? With the Mercury, you just pull over and adjust your air vents.
So this one you pull over and take the top off and put it in your garage. Dude, fucking Targa tops rule.
I haven't seen what the interior looks like yet.
It looks like a leather
Turnpike
jacket.
Cruiser.
It looks like a bowling alley in
I was
here.
gonna say it looks like a bowling shirt.
It's like where I was conceived.
I'm going Solstice just because this is a fucking bizarre choice on Vukos' part.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Solstice. As much as this is baller, like
It is baller. All right, it's a point Poochie. And
This is peak atomic era automobile
It really
point-
is, though. I mean, of all the
Pontiac.
atomic eras, this is one of them.
for sure.
all right, we got Vukos versus Atlas in the Pontiac versus
Okay.
Mercury Rumble.
All right, I'm gonna go Mercury, and we're gonna follow the same line here of elite luxury and go straight to the top with the Mercury Grand Marquis.
There you go.
God.
This is the car your grandparents die in. This is the last car they own.
You wind up with one of these, not by choice.
You inherit it.
Oh, I think I know.
I just want to get to the interior because you know it's gonna be cozy.
Oh yeah. I like a panther, kind of.
With a name like that, it's gonna be cozy.
The Grand
Ooh,
Marquis.
digital dash though, wood paneling.
The digital
Fuck.
dash, I had that in my Crown Vic. That was not
Do I
great.
remember that thing?
That thing was so dumb.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Pontiac, the last gen Grand Prix.
Yeah.
You want the GXP?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right.
Why not?
What a beast.
What
You see one of these on the highway and you look out.
Hell yeah, dude. Used to own one of these. Oh, my parents did. This was my first car.
You had a GTP?
No, the most base model.
Oh, okay.
Grand Prix.
That's what when I met my wife, she had a Grand Prix GT, which had the 3800 supercharge in it.
I drove that to work every day or whatever, and it kept like getting slower and slower and like literally just slower to accelerate. And I just being 16, I just didn't give a shit, until one day it just stopped. Turns out the catalytic converter was just clogged as shit, and there was the exhaust couldn't get out of the car.
That's hilarious.
That was fun. I got in a lot of trouble. Parents were pissed.
All right, so the Pontiac GTP versus the Mercury Grand Marquis, and I'm gonna have to go Grand Marquis on this one.
You have to go Panther platform?
I'll go Panther on this one.
What are you, an 80-year-old man?
I had a Panther. I didn't like it that much, but you know what? That was a
you
reliable
hated
car.
that thing.
Only
And you
because
peeled out
I
of the
got
parking lot.
I got screwed over by somebody sliding into
Yeah,
a
that-
curb, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it.
The Grand Prix was just as fine of a car.
I'm going with the Grand Prix.
Oh man, it's coming down to you
The
two.
Grand versus the Grand.
It's going to the Merc.
It's going to the Merc.
That's 4 for Vukos, 2 for Atlas. Another one for Merc.
Rear wheel drive for the win.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pontiac. 2, 3
enough.
Merc.
This should be enough for a
Remember when you
video.
would-
Look, I'll tell
when
you
you-
what, man.
when
I
you-
think that the Pontiac won it. We don't need to do any more of this
Yeah.
shit.
That should be enough to make a video.
That'll do. Oh, damn, it was the Ultimate Edition the whole time.
Oh no.
I remember when you would peel out of the parking lot at work feed and just like the whole car heaves. Your Panther body
Turn off the traction control and
picks up.
That
thing would it would burn out the tires for a while just because it weighed so fucking much.
I was
Like, it
gonna
couldn't
say,
go
did it-
anywhere.
Did they have LSDs or was it one wheel peeling?
No, it was one wheel peeling for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go to bed. Thanks for
hell
watching
yeah.
YouTube. Sorry about all this.
Thanks.
YouTube friends asking where the Netgear is. He's dead.
Jesus.